Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Okay, just a bit of an impromptu live. Got a notification. Let's go live. Let's see what's going on. Got the radio on. Songs are quite nice. I thought I'd jump on. I've got about an hour. Well, I've got all the time in the world, but I thought I could come on for about an hour. Little chill out session. Got the radio on. The radio was going crazy. Like that radio over there kept turning itself up as I tried to change the radio channel. I had my mobile with the radio going on. It was just all a bit noisy. So I thought I'd come on, see who wants to jump on, say hi or not. We'll see what's going on. I've got some cards. Just pull some cards, see what the messages are. There's loads of messages that want to come out. There's lots to talk about. So if it helps, it helps. Witch's time. Do you think we can have some more upbeat music? The moon and the stars. My eyesight's a little blurry. Let's see what's just this channel. What's on this channel? You're on solid ground, apparently. For us. Okay, when a child is born. My mum used to like this song. And all this happens because the world is waiting. I don't think I've ever listened to the words. Let's listen. Ding. All across the land, dawns a plan to born. This comes to time, where time goes. Takes me to the quote of Mark Twain. The two most important days of your life are the day that you're born and the day that you realise why. Johnny Mathis. Okay. I'm feeling extremely hungry. That's distracting. We won't have the radio on. That's absolutely fine. Let me get a message out. Let me just sort out the hair. Okay, you stick out at funny angles. That's fine. If that's what makes you happy. Let's see what this is all about. Can we relax a little bit? Like my cup of coffee is well, like up to the brim, nearly. It's overflowing. Okay. Be careful now with it. Bring me a higher love. That's what it feels like. It feels like love's just about to overflow. I've got this cursor here and it's just like placed on my lips, on my mouth. Move over there. Okay. Let's relax. I think I'm going to produce better tunes than what's coming out of the stereo. It's like a human jukebox. Well, there's the Divine Feminine. I could actually try and sing some songs to the cards as they come out. That would be fun, won't it? I think so. Okay, so I've got brown girl in the ring, tra la 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 la. She's a brown girl in the ring, tra la 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 la. Brown girl in the ring, tra la 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 la. She looks like a sugar in a plum, plum plum. Show me emotion. Come on, you can't beat a bit of Boney M. She's a bit bony. We need to fatten her up. Yeah, enough of the fattening up now. Seriously. Whew. That's the song that comes through. Next song. Yeah, we can do this. I haven't done this in a long time. What's next? Okay, so we have the Divine Feminine, and she looks like a sugar and a plum. And then we have, it's a song that goes, lonely, lonely nights. Do, 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 do. Lonely, lonely nights. Someone feels cold and deserted and derelict, wants to come through. Okay. Now I'm doing my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because there's 5 pentacles here. Divine Feminine's world looks obviously a lot grounded, more grounded. Okay, this looks quite cold, a cold terrain here. And there's 5 pentacles here, just on this side. And I found myself counting them. Okay. Fishing. Someone's fishing. Fishing for information. Lonely, lonely nights. Ooh, clicky shoulder. There's a snowdrop. Just things are a bit misty. It's 1414. That's Temperance. With Temperance. What card do you want me to take? This one or this one? Both. We'll look at this one first. Have I got a song? No, not straight away. It's My Brown-Eyed Girl. My brown-eyed girl. Okay. Knight of Pentacles. What's this other card? I don't know why Grease Lightning will come to mind with this. I think it's why it's Grease Lightning. Someone's skidding in. Greasy. Waiting for the lightning. Okay, we'll carry on with this. Let's have a look. So we've got the Divine Feminine. She's a sugar in a plum. And then we feel lonely, lonely nights. And then we've got My Brown-Eyed Girl. And then we have Grease Lightning. Bottom of the deck, the Divine Feminine. Okay. You're all that matters to me. Come on, what's the words? Who sings that? I don't want to say Curtis, someone. You're all that matters to me. Should we read the lyrics? Let's do that, because I'm not too sure. You're all that matters to me. Curtis Sijar. I'm not sure it's a Michael Bolton, but you're all that matters to me. Curtis Stigers, you're all that matters to me. Let's read these lyrics. Have a sip of your coffee. Okay. I'm slurping on my coffee. You guys are extremely quiet. Okay. I make mistakes like any man, but I try to love you best I can. I can't convince you, though heaven knows I try. I've tried to make you see, to make you believe. You're all that matters to me, the ground that you walk, the air that you breathe. Someday you'll discover I don't want no other, believe me. You're all that matters, baby, all that matters to me. I know that you've been hurt before, but that won't happen anymore. No, no. Just give your heart to me and I'll guard it with my life. I don't know what I'd do, baby, without you. You're all that matters to me, the ground that you walk, the air that you breathe. Someday you'll discover I don't want no other, believe me. You're all that matters, baby. All that matters to me. People looking for paradise. Well, baby, I know that I found mine. And if you don't believe it, baby, take a look at the love in my eyes. Oh, I'll be with you, baby, till the end of time. I'll be all right, baby, just as long as you're mine. And then we go into kind of repeat 3 more times about you're all that matters to me. That's beautiful, isn't it? They're beautiful lyrics. Okay. Empress. Let's read about the Empress today. We'll do some studying on the Empress and her energy and what's going on in this card. Why not? And then I've got the Queen of Swords. I don't feel like talking about the Queen of Swords. I'm not even going to look at her. We're going to look at the Empress because we've got the Divine Feminine's energy of the Nine of Pentacles here. So let's look at the Empress. And she's shown up already today, hasn't she? In the reading. Okay. Let me hold this up so you can see what's being described. Oh my goodness, where on earth did all that chat come from? Oh my goodness, now Emily's like raised her voice upstairs. I had that on the premiere, guys. The chat just kept appearing and then it just all disappeared. And then all of a sudden it go, and it's just happened. All your chat's been. How long have you guys been chatting? I thought you didn't want to talk. Hello, hello, hello. Good morning. Hi, Angie. Angie, I'll email you soon, sweetie. I'm waiting, same with Tasneem, just for the energy to be right. How is everyone? You on a Zoom? Well, I'm all good. Bit crazy, shit going on here. Christmas singing? Awesome. Did you hear my singing, guys? Did you hear my singing? Did you like it? They were good selection, weren't they? Okay, morning, morning. Just coconut oiled up my face. Is that what the greasy is? Grease lightning, all nice and slippery. That must smell divine. T-Rose. When I put in the comments about meeting you, that's what it's like, I wonder what you all smell like. Do you think that's a bit wrong? I wonder what your perfume smells like, what your smell is. Anyway. Yes, Sherry's got this rose quartz face roller and she's been using the coconut on her face. Okay. He calls me baby, but I don't like it. Why don't you like it? What does that remind you of then? Okay, the Empress. Let's have a look at this. Oh, it's really good to see you all. I felt like you would all be here as well, and it was a bit like, why have I been drawn on? I don't know. So if the chat goes a bit funny and I don't kind of, well, I know you're there. Should we read about the Empress today? Because I get chatting to you, that's why. And get distracted. Got like hair in my mouth. It's a bit cold. Is my heating on? Yes. Let's read about the Empress today. The Empress is seated on a cushioned golden throne surrounded by nature. It looks icy, doesn't it, in the background, in her background, I want to say. It looks icy in her background. Is that why I was picking up the Five of Pentacles that was her past? And now she's working on this 4, on building firm foundations. He would have the 5 here, wouldn't he, the 5th one? And if he slots that into place, then it will make you 10 of Pentacles, which is your legacy. But there was something about grease lightning. I felt like the lightning could be an epiphany. Anyway, let's get back to you're all that matters to me. Oh, I'm coming in closer. Come closer so we can see. I'm trying, but we've got a glare. Okay. So don't be snappy, Lucy. Sorry. It's 222. Well, 1422. It's 222. The Empress is seated on a cushioned golden throne surrounded by nature. Her throne is embellished with patterns of 5-petaled roses and wheat. That 5-petaled roses takes me to your rose quartz roller. The 5-petal flower creates a natural pentagram, and the flowers and sheaves of wheat link her back to the ancient mother goddesses, Demeter and Isis. The Empress is pregnant in this card, indicating her fertility. She is the great mother goddess, and the 12 stars that form a halo around her head represents the signs of the zodiac. I'm like tensing this card like really on. Okay. She holds in her hand a scepter, denoting her power over all of the natural world. Listen, a wand's a wand, isn't it? It's like scepter, it's just a wand. The beautiful Empress wears a rich green gown, another link to the powers of life, growth, and nature. The 9 pearls around the Empress's throat symbolize the 9 classic planets, and pearls are a symbol for basic organic creativity. A heart-shaped copper shield. I picked up on the shield in the other deck that I used. Okay. It's to the side here. The heart-shaped copper shield with a stylized Venus symbol rests to the side of her throne. This card has the astrological association of the planet Venus. And copper is the metal associated with that planet. The Empress's shield reminds us to protect and cherish the love in our lives, the lush forest, green grass, and the river that cascades down the slope are more depictions of sacred feminine symbolism. The background sky with the heavy grey clouds holds the promise of rain and life coming to the land. The wild flowers and wheat growing in the foreground of the scene correspond to the abundance of the harvest. Very nice. And they represent prosperity and resources. Finally, the rabbit that sits contentedly at the Empress's feet is another nod to the energy and awesome powers of fertility, creation, and nature. That's why I can see a cat moving down there. There's no one there. I swear there was someone on that chair that just poked their head up. Strange things. Interesting. So there's some more meaning. Oh, and then we've got the Emperor. Here he is. Right. This is the motherhood, fertility, and power of nature card. When this card appears in a reading, it is a message from the mother goddess to respect the force and power of nature and the body's ability to reproduce. If the Empress card appears in a reading along with the Ace of Wands or the Ace of Cups, no. Okay, then it symbolizes pregnancy, or that conception may be likely at this time. So this isn't really anything to do with an actual physical pregnancy. I feel like it's your time, Divine Feminine. This card can also indicate an opportunity to bring new creative ideas into the world. That's coming in with the epiphany that was coming through in yesterday's reading. Protect and cherish the loving relationships in your life. Focus on your family and your home, and enjoy the energy and excitement your children bring into your life. Birth your new ideas. Embrace creativity in your own sexuality, and work joyously and respectfully with the powers of nature. It's interesting, because I feel like there's harmony within the home, within your children. Because I feel whatever needed to be balanced out, it's all balanced out now. Feels like you're free, Divine Feminine. Like there's nothing even holding you back. You even, like your children, it's not an issue. It says focus on your family and your home. So I feel like you focused on actually bringing harmony, relationship harmony there, and enjoy the energy and excitement your children bring into your life. And birth your new ideas and embrace creativity and your own sexuality. So I feel like it's about pleasing yourself now, whether that's with your little rabbit. Oh, I can't resist not saying. Embrace creativity in your own sexuality and work joyously and respectfully with the powers of nature. The key words are the mother aspect of the goddess. bringing new ideas into existence, feminine power, love, sexuality, motherhood, fertility, birth, creativity, earth and home, protecting love in your life, full moon magic, and the power of nature. So I feel like your home life should be, do we say hunky-dory? Well, it's getting that way. It's like you're just about to reap massive reward, like an abundance. It's nice energy. The Deities Associations are Aphrodite, Venus, Demeter, Gaia, Isis, Inanna. Felt like I was calling out like a list of feminine's names. Right, you're up now. It's your turn. I'm just bringing some bounce to it. Oh, the screen's down though. I'm a bit distracted. Not as distracted I will be if I start looking at your comments. I will in a moment. I'm just trying to get us a message. Mother Nature, the Mother Goddess, and Selene. Okay, the Astrological Association, Venus. That's it. I'm going to read you, but it's not what it means. But the opposite to that, the reversed, is domestic problems, infertility, problems with parental or romantic relationships. So no more domestic problems. Harmony within the home. Very nice. Infertility. I think that might be how you say infertility. Okay, so you've been blocking off your own abundance, so you're very fertile. You're going to be attracting now. Problems with parental or romantic relationships, where it seems like harmony's being found. And with the Emperor, he's the one there with the 2 children. Right. Let's have a look at the well-being cards. You got to work for a little bit more. Okay. Your chat was bouncing last night. I'm kind of working my way up now. Grapeseed oil is also good for a good face massage. Good to know. Burberry, original. Maybe 6 months. Or no. What's that about? I have my rose quartz point under my boobs. Good for you. It's my natural pocket. Me and my wand off to go talk to wizardry. Do it. You and your wand. What is it today? Like a wand's a wand. A spade's a spade. Heart's a heart. A diamond. Now that. What's a diamond? I want to feel good. Ding ding, ding ding, ding 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 ding. I want to feel good. I want it all. Got some orange. Feels like you got some. Yeah. Something about having mojo back. Vitamins. Okay. Better vitamin C. Today, no matter where I am going, no matter what I am doing, no matter who I am doing it with, it is my dominant intention to see that which I am wanting to see. So I feel like the Divine Masculine wants to see you, Divine Feminine. Today, no matter where I am going, no matter what I am doing, no matter who I am doing it with, it is my dominant intention to see that which I am wanting to see. And I feel like he's wanting to feel good. So I feel like he wants to see you today. It doesn't matter where he is, what he's doing, no matter where he's going, no matter what he's doing, no matter who he's with. It seems to be his dominant thoughts that he wants to see you. And then the measure of my success is my joy. Yes. The most successful person is the happiest. Okay, let's have a look. What's going on here? An orange butterfly. Feels like he's something about his sunshine level. It's to do with vitamin C, orange juice, and that just takes me to. It took me to actually Orange Juice Jones. I saw you and him walking in the rain. You were holding hands, and I never be the same. So I feel like the divine masculine, he's feeling down. He's seen something. Okay. The measure of my success is my joy, but he's not wanting to let it get him down. So the amount of joy you have allowed yourself to experience is the greatest indicator of your allowance of energy and success. So here's this energy. It's like he's taken on a top tip. Okay, the amount of joy you have allowed yourself to experience is the greatest indicator of your allowance of energy and success. Wherever, doesn't say that, it says whenever. Whenever you are feeling good, you are an enormous successful contributor. Interesting. I don't know if you can read that. I'm going to get one more. I can see here, though, we are all working towards the same goal. Joy. Joy to the world. We need some Christmas cheer. Okay. We'll get on it. Get the Christmas sweaters out. Get the Christmas tree up. I practice the science of deliberate creation. Yeah. Oh, click your shoulder again. There's that butterfly, look. Well, that takes me to the sacral and solar plexus chakras. It's like your passion, and then there's that willpower, the follow through. Giving thought to anything is creation. Giving deliberate thought to anything is deliberate creation. I feel like maybe first of all, these thoughts that were not deliberate. Today, no matter where I am, no matter what I'm doing, no matter who I'm doing it with, it's my dominant intention to see that which I am wanting to see. I feel like there's been more of a takeover. Like you didn't really have a choice. Okay. Right, psychic tarot. How long have we been on for? 27 minutes, that's okay. Physical well-being is only one good thought away. Yeah, that come up in the reading, didn't it? Physical well-being. Are you fit enough? Man, what's with the cards? It felt like they were jumpers. What kind of jumper? You always look like a bit of a donut, don't you, in Christmas jumpers? They're fun. Harmony we've got here. And we've got the solar plexus chakra. Chucking them out today. Treasure. That is what you are. Precious. Let earth receive their king. Yes, joy to the world, isn't it? Let earth receive her king. Who's earth? Mother Earth here. It's the Empress, isn't it? Divine feminine. Nice. Partnerships and alliances. Reaching out. So I feel like this is the connection. You can see this here. It's like a sacred touch. And then we have the solar plexus. That's the willpower. That's the I can have this. It states that in the book. And then we've got partnerships and alliances. So let's read these. Where's the book? Harmony. Okay. This card signifies the possibility that a deep spiritual initiation, partnership, or union is taking place at this time or is manifesting for the future. This doesn't always necessarily represent a love affair of the heart, but could signify other forms of relationships in your life, whether they're personal or business related. Remember, not all partnerships have to be one-to-one. They can be forged with a group, an organisation, a pet, or even an incident or situation. The Harmony card is calling to let you know that it's time for you to make choices in certain relationships. The bonds you form with others are really about you, even in the most difficult situations. They're meant to be mirrors for you, always reflecting back what you need to see. Ask yourself, what am I learning from this relationship? What new qualities am I developing? Is this partnership for my highest good? How can I make it stronger? Are we teaching each other? What have I discovered or am still uncovering about myself through this union? Are the people in my life empowering and encouraging me to be all that I can? Within every relationship, there's an encoded lesson that you've hopefully gleaned, or in some cases, one that you still need to learn. Traditional tarot archetype, the Lovers. That's a good message. So, we don't have character cards in this deck. We have the major arcanas, but instead of the character cards, like the pages and the kings and queens and knights, we have the chakras. We've got the solar plexus. The colour is yellow, the sound is ram, the element is fire, and the glands is pancreas and adrenal, and the keywords I can. The solar plexus chakra is located between the navel area just below the rib cage. It represents power, vitality, willpower, self-esteem, and confidence. The energy center where your emotions and feelings are recorded, this chakra is associated with clairsentience, inner feeling, which is the major psychic reception area. To balance the chakra, you may want to try yoga, dance and movement, or breath work with colour. In addition, be aware of people who drain your energy. Workshops and classes that focus on empowerment will help you open and harmonise this area. So now we have partnerships and alliances. Card number 3. So we've got a major arcana, then we have a chakra card, then we have a minor arcana, the 3 of Wands. I would actually have thought that would have been the 3 of Pentacles. I questioned myself. It's not, it's the 3 of Wands. Pentacles are red in this deck. So even though partnerships and alliances, you would think that would be the 3 of Pentacles working together. Okay, but this is feels like working together on your passion. Let's have a look. Waiting for your manifestation, but it's right here. It's reaching out for you. Let's find the Wands. Here we are. Just before the 4 of Wands. The meaning of this card denotes that you're now starting to see the fruits of your labour take seed and blossom. There may still be a lot to do, but watch out for synchronicities, which could bring opportunities to form connections or unexpected alliances that may create something new. These could assist you in gathering resources for future projects. With all partnerships, always remember that there has to be an even exchange of energy. If you give too much, whereas your partner gives too little, it will leave you feeling energetically drained and cause potential disharmony in the union. There must be overall balance with the alliance in order for it to work and blend together for optimum results. This card reminds you that success comes in many forms, even from the most unlikely sources. Have an open mind when listening to others. Well, I felt like that's a little bit of a push for the divine masculine. Needs to be an even exchange, equal. Okay. Where did I feel this was taking me? It was taking me... I felt I wanted to pull a certain deck. No, but I believe we can actually get a chakra oracle card. Let's see what's going on. See what story they want to come up with. We'll use a sacred spirit reading card. Oh, I'm so being tickled. I don't know who that was. Oh, but I'm to look at the clock because it's 1444. Are you clock watching? I just take notes. It's hard not to. Okay, let's have a look and see what these cards want to say. I've gone chilly all of a sudden. You guys are quiet again. I can hear an airplane outside. Oh, we've got two cards. All right, let's have the first one. The first one is complacency. I was looking at her age. I had this feeling of like, just feeling as if maybe, you know, you're just going to grow old, like on your own. That's what. And then I felt the red and I felt, well, that's kind of a devilish thought to have, isn't it? It's that's fear-based thoughts. Complacency. Let's see what the message is. Crimson dreams. I am feeling the loss of my dreams. The legends. At the end of her life. Why on earth has all the chat started coming up now? I'll read this in a moment after this. Heard a siren outside. At the end of her life, Flo reflects on the dream she shared with her late husband to move to Florida. They never went. After Flo dies, her daughter discovers that her parents had enough money to move there. As she plans what to do with her inheritance, she wonders why her parents never lived their dream. I feel like it's about being a good role model. Okay, so, yeah, that's it. Okay. Inspiration. This is a warning not to give up. Beware of coasting along in a situation that is not what you really want. You will never be fulfilled by the unmet dreams of others. Personal inquiry. How can I redefine my dreams? How can I stop procrastinating? So that's interesting because it picks up about the children in here. And I felt like it was children maybe holding you back, but not anymore. It's like, no, you've got to live your own dreams. You definitely can't live your dreams through your children. You will never feel satisfied. Wayne Dyer has a great, I haven't heard it for a long time, but he done a great little talk on that. You'll never feel satisfied through your children. So one of my audios I've got, it will come to light if it needs to, and I'll share it. But so this is a warning not to give up. Beware of coasting along in a situation that is not what you really want. You will never be fulfilled by the unmet dreams of others. Personal inquiry. How can I redefine my dreams? How can I stop procrastinating? Key ideas. Finding self-nourishment. Leaving dreams unrealised. Feeling depleted. Time for deep rest. Lack of motivation and holding back. Keywords. Dating. How do I say this name? This name, it's not a name, it's just a word, Lucy. indomitability, reclamation. Okay. Anyway, there's a meditation for this card. Imagine yourself doing the very thing you desire. Can you feel the joy of participating in your dream? Look back at what you're leaving behind to live your dream. For example, how would you live with less money? When you are ready, move towards the joy. Open your eyes and what has been revealed. So you think it's interesting enough it's asking you, how do you live with less money? So is that something that's holding you back? Money. How can you live with less money? On love. On the divine it provides. That's how. Anyway, should we see what this other card is? Guilt. Okay, so now we're letting guilt get in the way. I don't feel it's your energy, divine feminine. I feel it's the divine masculines. Saint Apricot. I am sorry, but I have to take care of myself. That's the attitude. Don't let anyone take the piss out of you. But not for too long anyway. Apricot truly is a saint. She sets aside her own needs and happiness to help others, even allowing freeloading friends to get involved in her business. One day, her latest business partner announces that she wants to dissolve their company and split the profits. Apricot stands up to her. The company is hers, and she did all the work, while the so-called partner did nothing. Now she will only give from her excess, not from her reserve. I spoke about my cup being overflowing. Yeah, I top myself up first. You have to make yourself feel good first. The inspiration, do for others what they need to do for themselves. Speak truth from your heart. Honesty is freedom. Any guilt is fear of being disliked. Let's repeat that part. Any guilt is fear of being disliked. Personal inquiry. Am I giving away too much time and energy and resenting it? Is my anger really guilt? Key ideas: self-care, burdened by obligations, enabling others, finding personal power. It's not easy to claim back your personal power. And you might have to try this many times until you get there. And you know when you're there. So the meditation for this. Let's do the keywords first. Awareness, awakening, and release. Meditation. Imagine chains holding you down. I'd rather not, but if we must. Imagine chains holding you down. As you relax, the links weaken one by one. See and hear each one fall to the ground. With each thud, see a chunk of fear or guilt fall away. When you are free, get up and walk into a glowing apricot light. What happens then? So it's easy as that, isn't it? So it says not really allowed to get up, okay? But when you are free, get up and walk into a glowing apricot light. What happens then? What happens then? Have I missed much? You want to do a comedy tarot show? Oh my goodness, that'd be good. You have to so see the lighter side of the journey. Huh? Okay, it's just too funny. They got a little comic sketch going on. Okay, apparently I can just take a few steps back. Don't come any closer, okay? Okay, these are the Sacred Spirit reading cards. Would you like some spiritual guidance? We have Sacred Divinity. There are two paths ahead. Most definitely is, and it's coming up. This 1221, 2112. Happening, awakening, portal. Anyway. Have you got your ticket? Are you ready? Have you granted yourself this ticket? It's like the phoenix rising from the ashes. Okay. Sacred Divinity. Honor your divinity. There are two paths ahead. Embracing your sacred divinity is honoring the divine feminine and masculine that resides within you. Every person shares both aspects of divinity. These are not stereotypical versions of what it means to be a female or male. The divine feminine incorporates aspects of unconditional love, compassion, and gentleness. But these are also qualities of the divine masculine. Having expanded our intelligence and consciousness, human beings are no longer critical survivalists. We have evolved and adapted as a collective group. With growing intelligence and awareness, human beings, regardless of gender, can achieve these divine qualities. Men are able to embrace these inner gentler qualities, and women, outward qualities of strength. Connecting to our divine self is to align with the divinity of Source. Divine balance occurs when these dual aspects are in harmony within the body, resulting in a feeling of wholeness. Currently, distortion of the divine feminine and masculine has occurred within you. You may be feeling highly analytical or overly emotional. Now is the time to address this issue as you are weighed down with imbalanced energies. You may feel emotionally disconnected from either the masculine or feminine side. Right now, you are being asked to honor the sacred divinity that exists within you, expressing the divine traits of creativity, expression, gentleness, confidence, and strength is what is required now. Feel the beauty and love that is uniquely you and honor it. Give yourself a special gift to remind you of this inner journey and how much you care about your divine self and well-being. Connecting and creating a strong sisterhood or brotherhood is fantastic, but you must remember you radiate with energetic duality. If you find yourself ignoring or judging this side of yourself, ask yourself what you are hiding. Identify these qualities without judgment and work on healing or balancing these aspects. The shadow aspect is illogical, exploitation, and oppression. You want an affirmator? Let's give you an affirmation. I honour and respect the sacred divinity that pulses through me. Something just fell out of the letterbox. Something clicked over there earlier, and then there was a letter that kind of hanging through the letterbox that just decided to fall. What do you make of that then? That was interesting. Power of love. My chat's playing up. Hi Marco, how are you doing? Okay, let's do this. 3 cards. We're going to get wrapped up after this. We might end on one more, but it's 3 cards here. Let's see what's wanting to be said. There's a birdie outside, just kind of crows. Vision. Okay, let's talk about vision. No matter what, you see the bigger picture of a loving, just universe. No matter what. Positive mental attitude at all times. Let's get to vision. Now that your blinders are coming off, let me show you the card first. No matter what, I really can't read that. No matter what, you see the bigger picture of a loving, just universe. That's what that says. Now that your blinders are coming off, you are able to see the world and beyond the physical through your spiritual vision. You are embracing the sacred mission, which is the reason you agreed to participate in this dimension. You can envision a universe so vast, beautiful, and spectacular that miracles are a part of your everyday experience. Your higher intellect has been stimulated, and you can recognize the higher essence of other souls and know their lessons. You are able to grasp the difficult lessons of grief, loss, and sorrow, seeing them as experiences from which to grow. Spiritual guides, angels, and master teachers are drawn to you, whether you are aware of their presence or not. You have agreed on a soul level to be a conduit of deep spiritual truths, which you easily manifest into the physical. You have a strong intuitive sense of what you need to do on a large scale to bring your vision to the masses. This may be through the creative arts such as writing, singing, painting, or speaking, or as a spiritual practitioner. As you embrace and live out your vision, you remind others how to dance to the tune of divinity and the oneness of being. It's on page 114. There's no chat. I'm just taking this in. That's pretty awesome. That's a good message. I do not remember reading this message before. Let's look at the next card. Release. You have the ability to give over unwanted energies to the loving forces of the universe. And now you have the ability to give them over. You don't want them, hand them over. Release. Oh, it's nice. Look, it's from the same category. Release. Can you read that? You have the ability to give over unwanted energies to the loving forces of the universe, and these forces are loving. In case you still have fear. Oh. Right, let's get this wrapped up. Come on. The moment has arrived for you to truly usher in the healing power of love by letting go of all the illusions you have been holding onto that no longer serve your highest good. You now have the power to release the stagnant energy of old emotions and behaviours, such as shame, regret, and self-criticism, and create a new space for love, self-acceptance, and forgiveness. You are an energetic being, and besides all the energy that you attract to you from within, an equal amount of energy is directed at you by external forces. You have no control over the intention behind this energy, but you do have control over whether you allow it into your space. Every day, you walk through a minefield of energy, and you must be conscious of where you step. Nevertheless, as an empathic, sensitive being, you will at times unknowingly absorb these foreign energies. Over time, the toxicity builds up in your aura, and you can begin to feel exhausted, depressed, and unbalanced. So that's where this vitamin C is coming in, this sunshine. Well, it's sunshine, but it's orange juice. Okay. Over time, the toxicity builds up in your aura and you can begin to feel exhausted, depressed, and unbalanced. Take the steps necessary to expel toxic energies from your space. Perform a ritual every day and bathe in which you envision a golden light washing away unwanted energy and releasing it to the healing powers of Mother Nature. You can only be an effective as, okay, third time, let's do it. You can only be effective as beacon of love if you make the effort to keep your energy clear. When you constantly release the old and negative, you make room for the new and positive. That's a good message. I don't think I've read that one before either. Let's see what this last one is. Forgiveness. You are now able to activate the power of love in order to release past hurts. Been activated, haven't you, a lot today? Forgiveness. You want to have a look at the difference in the colours. This one looks a bit like more vibrant, and in a way, I like the kind of the gentler colour. It feels just more gentler. It just feels like a bit ragey. It's activated. You are now able to activate the power of love in order to release past hurts. Forgiveness is the cornerstone of love. To be fully aligned with the power of love requires complete forgiveness of self and others. You may find this hard to accomplish because you are letting your ego be in the driver's seat. When you can't forgive, it is the ego holding on to past hurts and the feeling of not being in control. Forgiveness will remove old blockages and causes of emotional distress, allowing love energy to work through you. By forgiving, you are not excusing or condoning a particular behaviour. Instead, you are willing to understand the lesson being presented. You are not necessarily obligated to reconcile. You can forgive and choose not to involve yourself with that person or situation again. The saying, forgive and forget, is a misnomer, for you should never forget a lesson. Bless the experience, but always remember what you learned from it. When you forgive, you open yourself up to the positive and loving experiences that the universe wants to bestow upon you. Now there is room for them in the space formerly taken up by babysitting those horrible and toxic feelings. Well, freedom, that's what's next. I won't let you down. I will not give you up. Oh, you got this. Okay then, you got this. Itchy. I'm going to say my goodbyes, guys. I hope you all have a fantastic day, doing whatever you will be doing. Emily's excited. I have lots of talents. Well, there's every reason to be excited, isn't there? I have lots of talents. Lots that you have not tapped into either. Don't let the fear of what could happen stop anything from happening. No, that would be a shame, wouldn't it? Holding on to shame. Don't let the fear of what could happen stop anything from happening. The end part of this reading was really about getting rid of those toxic energies, toxic thoughts, that positivity, topping yourself up with positivity. You're so welcome. The final two. Happiness doesn't depend upon who you are or what you have. It depends on what you think. Think positively, optimistically. Know that you're taken care of. And you have lots of talents. Okay. Don't waste your beautiful mind on ugly thoughts. Don't do it. It's so damaging. You can do it if you put your mind into it. Your beautiful mind. I'm going to go. Okay. Have yourself a lovely day and I'll catch up with you soon. Take care. Much love. Bye for now.